I am back and I'm so excited. I've been so busy the last 2 months, 3 months. That's the last time I uploaded. It's just been crazy. We've been in Shipyard for 6 weeks and we had a lot of stuff to do. So now we are on that point. We have to cross the pond, and that's from Fort Lauderdale, or no, sorry, Florida to the Mediterranean. So we're going directly to France, but we have 2 stopovers, which is in Azores and Gibraltar, something like that. Any case, and I want to take you guys on a journey. It's my first time on a yacht doing the crossing. I've done it with cruise ships before and it's just different. I can tell already. Cruise ships are big and massive and they can handle all the swells and a little bit of rough weather as well, but a yacht 55 meter, different story. So I want to show you what we prepared and what we do before we leave. This is a bicycle for the guest. We have tied this down. This is the umbrella that goes up on the foredeck, and this is also strapped down. You don't want this to move around. It's gonna damage your teak if someone comes up here and have a look. Our jet skis and rescue tender, this is solidly strapped down with a ratchet. Same with this, that one as well. And then underneath there you can see the ratchet that's holding the rescue tender down. And when I say everything needs to be tied down, I mean everything. Chairs, anything that can move. So I'm gonna give you a quick sneak peek in interior. They have strapped down everything that can move. They put it on the floor. This crane, even though it's solid and sturdy, you also have to ratchet this down because rough weather, that can move a lot. And then this is the bow. I had to flake all these lines, just get it ready for when we leave, which is probably in an hour or so. And there will be tugboats, which I will show you a little bit later, that's going to pull us out and guide us until we are in open waters. And we are leaving the USA. So this is the forepeak, and when you leave you have to flake all your lines. It goes down the forepeak with the fenders. As you can see, that's the first fender, and it's super hot in here. So yeah, and this is going to stay down here for the next 10 days until we get to our next destination. And that banging back here, that's anchor. That's bad news. And I have to go in here and just pack it neatly. Day 5, and it's an awesome, beautiful day. It's in the morning, about 6 o'clock, and I did not film the previous 5 days because it was really rough weather. About 20 knots and 3.5 meters of swells. That's about 6 feet, I think, just over 6 feet. So that's a bit bumpy. I was okay, my head was spinning a little bit, but the rest of the crew, half of the crew, were, you know, getting seasick and all that. So I just didn't feel in a mood to film when you feel like that. It's not really pleasant. But in any case, that's how I'm done with. So day 5, and I'm gonna rinse the boat, or I have to rinse half of the boat. I still have an hour and a half left of my shift. When you're on sea like this for days and days and days, the boat gets really salty, and when you let that salt sit, it builds up on top of salt, on top of salt, on top of salt. It gets really hard when the sun bakes on it, and you will struggle to get it off. So that's why we, every day when we get a chance and when it's not rough seas, we rinse the boat. So it's a perfect day, beautiful day to rinse the boat. So let's crack on with that. As you can see here, that this is salt water. It might not look like it, but this is definitely salt water. If we get hit hard on the bow, the wind will take that water and spray it on here. So that's why we always rinse the whole boat. Now you can see this is fresh water, so this is not salt anymore. And you give this a quick blade, and even though you know it's gonna get salty again, you still blade it to get that marks away, because if you leave this, it's gonna leave water marks, and then it's harder to get off. And far away in the distance you can see a cargo ship, and that's probably the first ship in 5 days that I've seen. One of the other reasons we rinse decks when we're underway, when we do a crossing, is the salt water on decks is a pain in the behind. Okay, I'll show you quickly what it does. This is salt water. It stains the teeth, so you have to rinse this to get it out and off. You can see, especially when it's a little bit bumpy, the seawater will come through the fairleaves and it will run over the teeth like it did here. As you can see there as well, and then nearby. So we always rinse this off just to make our lives easier. This is my second shift for the watch and the last one for the night. So I am finishing 7:30. Currently alone in the bridge. The chief mate are just busy with something quickly. And this is the inside. Some music pumping. And this is all the controls we have. That was an alarm for what it was for. Grey water tank level high, but we have an engineer in the engineer room. Throttle. This is our map, and it's planned out, as you can see, and I will explain that in a day or two in my upcoming video. That concludes it for day number 5. That's it for me. I'm done with my watch, done for the day. I'm gonna eat something, shower, and get into bed. Check you guys on day 6 in my next video. Cheers.